Okay. So yesterday we have seen SAP and its benefit, why SAP is used, why SAP is like kind of manager's favorite or CEO favorite. We have seen these things, and today we will be continuing the same. So SAP, mostly if we see from the uh, let's say from the common perspective, if we see why SAP is widely used, because SAP, it can be like everyone can use. Hello, anyone saying anything? No, right? Okay. So why SAP is being used widely, or why it is very favorable? So it supports multiple language sign-in. Okay, so what is a multiple language sign-in or multiple language support? Let's say we are working in, let's say we know English language, or we are from India and English is a common language, right? So now when I log into the system, I will be looking into the system in English language, or I can sign in English language. Let's say someone is from China and they are using they understand their own language. They don't understand the English language. Let's say, okay. So SAP has the option that they can log in a Chinese language, and they can see the system in Chinese language. So they don't have to know, like, you don't have to understand the English, or you don't have to learn English to use SAP. Okay, let's say someone is from German, or let's say someone is from Japan, or someone is from any place of the country, or any place of let's say world. They don't have to learn any uh, specific language to learn or to use SAP. They can log in their local language and they can use it. So mostly SAP is kind of, it support kind of all whatever international language is there. It kind of 60 to 70 languages it support. Okay, so anyone can log into the system with their language, and they can see the SAP in their language and they can use it. Okay, so that is the first reason. Like, it is, there is no barrier of language, or there is no geographical barrier is there. You don't have to learn English, or you don't have to learn any single language to use it. Okay, second one is multiple database support. Right now this is not valid, but before S4 HANA, there were multiple database support was there, means you can use any kind of database. Okay, so any kind of database means you can use the Oracle database, where the data is getting stored. Okay, that is the database. So basically you can use the like Oracle database, SQL database, or any database is there, you can use. Before S4 HANA version, there was limitation was there, some limitation was there, but there is options are there, you can use any kind of database. Right now in S4 HANA, we only use the HANA database, which is our SAP own database. So we use the HANA database only. So we have already seen what is the benefit of HANA database, why we are using the HANA database in the first class. We have already seen it. Okay, so next one is multiple OS support. So it is not like that I can only install, or I can only use the SAP in the Windows system, or I can only use sorry. So it is not like that. I can only use in one operating system. I can use it in the Mac system also. I can use it on the Windows system also. I can use it in any kind of operating system is there. I can use it. And right now, SAP can be used with mobile versions also. We can use the SAP system. Okay. Right now, due to the S4 HANA introduction, we can use it in the mobile version also. Okay. Due to the web-based GUI. Okay. Now, next one is strong integration between the modules. We have already seen in the previous class or yesterday's class that there is strong integration between the module. If something is happening in some department, the data will flow to the database and the data can be accessed by everyone. Let's say in the manufacturing, or let's say production planning department, they are manufacturing something or they are producing something, will be updated in the system. And let's say the purchasing department, or um, let's say the warehousing department, or let's say the storage locations, they will also be able to see what is the production, how many productions are there, how many materials are required, when the material will the finished product will come back to the system, come back to the warehouse. So everything will be visible by everyone. Everyone can see everything. So it is a strong integration between the module. Data flow is continuous. It is a continuous data flow, and we can see it every time we can see it. Okay. So these are the benefits of SAP, why we are using. Now let's see what is SAP offers us. Okay, what kind of versions are there, what kind of systems are there, what is the SAP, how many SAP systems are there, or how many SAP versions are there, what is being used or what is being utilized right now. So first thing, if we see for now, the widely used system is SAP S4 HANA, or which you are hearing right now, it is SAP S4 HANA. Okay, this is the SAP's next generation ERP system. Before we are using the ECC version. Okay, ECC means the uh, ERP central component. Okay, so before the SAP ECC was used, right now we are using the SAP S4 HANA with a new database, that is HANA database, with system being faster than the ECC version, and there are a lot of changes has been done in the SAP S4 HANA. But right now, as per the SAP, everyone needs to use the SAP S4 HANA. For now, SAP is going to eliminate the SAP ECC version by 2030. This is the timeline. By 2030, every ECC system will be converted or will be migrated to the S4 HANA system. Okay, 2030 is the timeline, and for SAP WM, the timeline is 2025. If anyone is using the SAP WM system, so they will need to remove it or they need to upgrade it to the existing versions by 2025. So by 2025, there will be no SAP WM will be there as per now, but there are a lot of solutions are there. So we can see those options by later. Okay. So next one is, so these are two systems, major systems. One is a SAP S4 HANA, one is a SAP ECC. Next one is SAP Business Suite. So what is a business suite? So business suite is a combination of all softwares. Okay, like we will be having financial, logistics, or human resources, and some other modules will be there. We call it as a SAP Business Suite. Okay, so business suite is also, it is a software or it is a version. Okay, next one is SAP Business One. Okay, so SAP Business One, this is a for small scale industries or small size business. Let's say I don't have all the functionality, I don't have manufacturing, I don't have maintenance, I don't have a warehousing. So for the small kind of businesses, there is a SAP Business One is there. So they will be providing whatever functionality you are having in your, let's say business, let's say small kind of thing. Let's say you are only using the SD module or only using the module. So yeah, or with that you will be using the finance module. So finance module will be there definitely. And let's say you are using two three modules, let's say you are only using the SD module and only using, so buying will be there, selling will be there, so mostly the core things will be there. So you will be having a lesser modules or lesser functionality will be there, but it is for the medium sized business who don't have that much of, let's say, work model or work system will be there. So they will be using the SAP Business One. Okay, Next one is SAP success factors. So success factors, it is only for HR related solution. Okay. So if you are, let's say, HR management, or let's say the recruiting, onboarding, how the recruiting is going on, how the onboarding is going on, how the performance will be there. Let's say if they are tracking your performance, let's say this annual appraisals are happening, right? So everything can be tracked by the SAP success factor. Let's say there, let's say you are applying for some, what is called that. So you are applying for some benefits. Let's say there is companies providing you some benefit. Let's say this allowances will be there, right? So everything can be tracked by this success factor. So you can use this success factor for all type of human resources. Okay, human resources management, you can use the success factor. Next is SAP Ariba and SAP Coupa. So right now, these are the cloud-based solutions are there, which is basically used for procurement and supplier management. Okay, and these are for only for the indirect procurement. Sometime we will be looking into what is the SAP Ariba, what is the integration between Ariba and Coupa. Okay, sorry, what is the integration between Ariba and our SAP MM, how it is integrated, what is the things. So some overview we will be looking into it, because Ariba is like SAP MM, some part of SAP MM are right now used by Ariba system. Okay, people are taking the Ariba system for half of the procurement, and the supplier management system is better in the Ariba system. So that's why everyone is taking the Ariba system also. If Ariba is not used, SAP Coupa is used. So don't worry about that. These are some extra topics, or these are some, we can say, the advanced topics are there. So once we will be finishing, or some point of time, we can discuss about the what is Ariba, how it is related to SAP, and if you want to learn how you can learn the SAP Ariba or SAP Coupa, you can learn. So basically, these are the variety of systems or software that is, okay, that there is one more thing is there. So there is IS, SAP IS solution is there. What is a IS solution? IS solution is industry specific solutions. What is the industry specific solution? Let's say we are discussing about the SAP MM, SAP WM, SAP, let's say SD, SAP FICO. Let's say in the telecom sector, there will be no procurement, there will be nothing will be there, there will be no manufacturing industry, there will be no manufacturing will be there will be only some offices or some stores will be there, from which they are operating, and their, let's say, way of operating is different than the industry standard. Let's say, there is a oil and gas industry is there, which operates in a different way. Let's say there is a retail industry is there, retail industry operates in a different way. Okay, and then let's say, we are having this, we are having a construction industry, let's say, that is operating in a different way. Okay, so those kind of things can be supported by the IES software. So what is the IES software? IES software is a industry specific software. So SAP has created the SAP software only for oil and gas type of industry. They can take the IES oil and gas software. If you are using the retail, you can take only IS retail software, that is not related to our business one, or that is not related to business suite, or not related to ECC. That is a, that is a complete solution for retail industry, or for, let's say, gas and oil and gas industry, or let's say the, construction industry. It is a complete solution for them. It is only for them, they can only use it. It can, let's say, the IS oil cannot be used by the retail people, retail cannot be used by any other people. So it is only industry specific solution. Okay, because they are working in a different way. So it works in a, it, let's say, It gives them their solutions in their working, let's say, functionality. Okay, so these are the SAP offerings are there, what SAP is offering to their clients. Okay, understood? Or any doubt? Anyone having any doubt?
No.
Okay, fine. So same thing, this is SAP and its offering. Let's say we are having a sales department, we are having a procurement department, we are having a production department, we are having a distribution department, we are having a accounting department, we are having human resource, we are having corporate performance and governance is there. So now after this, let's say, complete solution about the SAP S4 HANA, or let's say Business Suite, or let's say SAP ECC. Let's say you are using some parts of the system majorly. Okay, let's say you are using the sales part majorly. So there is a functionality is called CRM process. Okay, customer services CRM process is there. So if you are majorly using the CRM related activity, okay, let's say customer service activities which you are using, let's say mostly these are being used by this telecom sector which I have mentioned. So telecom sector, they can use this CRM system also. Okay, and then if you are, so if you are using the procurement side a little more and supply chain management, so you can use the supply chain management. What supply chain management will control? Supply chain management will control the warehouse process, how the material will be moving across the, let's say, across the plant, or from plant to the manufacturer, or let's say from the plant to the customers, how they are moving. So it can be used by the SCM system. Let's say you are only using the procurement side, so you can use the SRM system. Okay, so supplier relationship management. Okay, so you can use that SRM system, which will have the Ariba or Coupa, they might be having this one. Okay, so this is the procurement side. Let's say you are only using the production, so you can take the product life cycle management system is there, you can use that. If your system is only related, let's say your plant is only related to production, you don't store anything, you don't sell anything from there, only production. Let's say steel plant, they are only manufacturing from steel from there. Okay, they will be next, they will be moving the stock from there, and they can have a, uh, let's say anywhere they can have the stockyard, or from where they can use the SCM system, they can use it. But for production, they need to optimize their production system, so they may be using this product lifecycle management system. Okay, and these are the basically the major systems which are used after the SAP, let's say comprehensive or total suite. After that, this can be used as a solution also, as per your, let's say, business process. Okay, as per your business process, it can be also used. So likewise, you might be heard, or you might have seen some places they are asking about the SAP logistics, right? SAP SCM module. You might have seen these kind of terms in any kind of, let's say, Naukri, or you can have heard in the LinkedIn, or any kind of places are there, you might have heard these kind of things. So these are the specific solution, let's say SAP SCM, or let's say SAP logistics. Okay, or let's say SAP CRM or SAP SRM, you might have heard these kind of terms, because these are some of the uh, systems which are used after the SAP business suite, or as after the SAP business one thing, it is also used. Okay, so if we see about the modules, so these are the basically, if we see about the, let's say, SAP business suite, or let's say SAP ECC, these are the modules which will be used. Okay, so what are the modules? Let's say FICO is there, finance is there, controlling is there, then there will be, these are the majors. Okay, after that SAP is having more than I believe more than 60 modules are there in SAP. In a details basis, in a general basis, there are more than 60 modules are there for each of the department, whichever department we are having in the business. For every department there is a module is there. So majorly what are being used, let's say first thing, whenever there is a business is there, there will be finance will be there, so finance and controlling will be there, FICO. Okay, next one, whenever there is a business is there, they must be procuring something or they are buying something and they are selling something. So there will be will be there for procurement activity or for managing the material. There will be SD module to sell the material or for sales side. These are the common things are there, or which is a like everyone needs to use. Every business will have these kind of functionality. These kind of things will be there. After that, we can go for, let's say, as per your industry, let's say you are producing something or you are manufacturing something, you can go for production planning, that is PP. And let's say if you are storing it in a warehouse, you can go for WM system, or you can go for a EWM system. So right now there are two types of solutions are there. One is a simple WM, and one is a EWM system is there. If you are having a complex warehouse, you can go for EWM system. If you are having a simple warehouse or simple, let's say, storage location, you can go for a WM location where you can track your items, you can track your materials, or you can track your articles, but there will be not much functionality will be there because you are not using the warehouse in a larger scale. Okay, so sometime we might discuss about the WM also. So if you are using the production, if you are having a plant, then there will be plant maintenance will be there. You can use the plant maintenance. If you are using, let's say you are using the HR management on your own. Let's say uh, some plants they don't use their own solution. They might be using some other uh, solution, or they are using some third party solution for the HR. So if they are not using that one, if they are managing the HR system by the SAP also, you can take the HR module also. So you can create your employee master, you can check their performance, you can see their total working, you can group them in their performance basis, you can while appraisal process will be there, you can compare them. So everything is possible in HR management. Let's say you are using the model and you are using the WM model and you are using the SD model, and you need to have a, or you are having a quality management in place, so you can take the QM model also. Okay, so industry solutions, we have already discussed about the industry solution. Let's say for different kind of industry, which is not manufacturing, not anything. So for specific kind of industry, you can take a industry IS solution also. Okay, so these are basically the SAP ERP systems, or SAP models are there in the SAP business suite, or we can say in a uh, SAP S4 HANA system, we can have these kind of things we will be having. Okay, understood? Or any doubts are there? Any doubts are there?
No.
Okay, so now let's understand, as we have seen the SAP industry specific solutions, okay, or industry solutions. So here SAP solution for major industry. What are the industry that SAP support? SAP can support the public services. Okay, public services means let's say there will be some pharma industry, there will be some medical industry will be there, which will be serve, or let's say the FMCG will be there. So public services will come under these kind of things. Next is healthcare. Let's say there is a healthcare company is there which is manufacturing the let's say healthcare equipments, or they're having some medicines or anything. So it can be differentiated, like the public services and the healthcare services. It can come under a single roof also, or come under like as per your functionality, it can be divided. Okay, next one is chemical. If you are using a chemical industry, let's say retail industry, wholesale distribution. Okay, financial services, professional services, utilities, telecommunications, manufacturing and construction, let's say oil and gas, engineering, constructions and operations. So these are the different industry which are having the industry specific solution for them. Okay, let's say the um, telecom industry operates in a different way. Let's say the healthcare industry, it operates in a different way. Let's say the retail industry, it operates in a different way. Let's say the oil and gas, it operates in a different way. Okay, so these are the IAS solution that is provided by the SAP. Okay, so these are the different things you just need to know, don't have to go into the details. If you are completing the SAP, like you are completing the SAP, after that you can go to like when you start working, you might have these kind of integrations will be there or might be there. So whenever you are encountering these kind of things, you can learn it on your own. Okay, so it is not like that we need to learn everything. We can only learn the SAP part and we can search for jobs. Then after that, whenever we are going to the jobs, there will be a lot of let's say scope will be there where there will be some integrations or different systems will be there. You can learn at that point of time. You can learn by working on the system. Okay, now let's understand the SAP business process. Okay, how the SAP business process will work or how it works. Okay, so now in the SAP business, these are the major 10 processes are there, which process we are using for procurement of materials. Okay, so basically SAP side is related to managing of material or procurement of material. So normally we deal on the procurement of material. So how this material will be procured or how these materials are being used or how this material will be used will defined by these business processes. Okay, apart from this IS solution, so IS solution will have their own setup functionality, but on a normal basis or no, on a general basis, we will be having these kind of business process in a majorly used process. Okay, so first thing is procurement of material for stock purpose. Okay, so what is the stock purpose? Let's say I'm consuming a daily material I'm using or I need to have a raw material. So those kind of things I can stock it or I can store it. In details, we will be discussing from tomorrow. We will be discussing on the each topic in a detailed manner. Today we are just covering in a little bit, let's say just a introduction or just an overview. So these kind of material, let's say daily use material or let's say some raw materials are there, we can stock them. Why we need to stock them? Because let's say daily used material, go to the I will not go to the supplier each day that I need 5 products of this, I need 5 products of them, or I need 10 products of them. Daily, I don't have to go to them, I don't have to ask them, or I need to send a purchase order, I need to receive a product. No, if I have a requirement for a material A, let's say, suppose a material A is there, I need every day, I will be needing 10 materials of the material A. So I will be storing, let's say 100 materials in a store. I will be using from that. When there will be stock will be level will be going to, let's say 20 or 30. I will be going to, let's say send a purchase order to the supplier and supplier will send me again some of the more material. So this is basically the stock purpose material. Next one is direct consumption. So what is a direct consumption? Let's say small material. I will not store it. Which kind of material? Let's say office supplies. Okay, let's say pen and paper, let's say your any kind of papers you are taking, or let's say these um, safety items. Let's say you are consuming the face mask, you are using the let's say safety gloves, or you are using the uh, let's say earbuds you are using. Okay, so these kind of things, so safety earbuds are there in the industrial, they are using the earbuds. So these kind of things normally they will be not stored, so directly whenever they are procured or they are purchased, directly they will be giving it to the different department, or where it is required they will be giving it to them. So this is a direct consumption. Okay. Next one is pipeline procurement. What is a pipeline procurement? So normally if we are using liquid or gas items, so we can use the pipeline procurement. So in this system basically what is happening, so there will be a pipeline will be there from the supplier to your premises. Okay. So classic example is you are using the water supply in your home, also you are using the electricity, you are using the let's say gas connection, you are using pipeline gas. So everything is flowing to your home. Whenever you need to use that, directly you can use it, and after 1 month or what will be the period of let's say settlement period will be there, there will be one, let's say, bill will be coming. So you have to settle that amount. Okay. So normally this is the pipeline procurement. So details we will be see. So next one is consignment procurement. So what is a consignment procurement? Let's say I need some of the product, whenever I require I can use it, but I don't want to pay it by upfront. Okay. Let's say um, let's take an example of store. Okay. In any kind of, let's say, this departmental stores are there or grocery stores are there. So let's say you are a new company, so you are saying I am a new company, so I am manufacturing this hair oil, or I am manufacturing this face creams, or I am manufacturing this, let's say, food items. So you are saying to the shopkeeper that uh, you don't have to pay to the vendor. Sorry, you don't have to pay me right now. Once you are consuming all the products, or once you are selling all the products, then you can give me the you can settle my account whenever all the materials have been consumed. So this is called the consignment procurement, when they will be sending a consignment and it will be stored at your place, but you don't have to pay for it. Whenever you consume something, you can settle the amount whatever consumption you have done. Okay. Next one is subcontracting procurement. So what is a subcontracting procurement? Every company, they don't manufacture everything on their own. Let's say a mobile manufacturing company, so they will not manufacture the mobile components or the mobile outer cases, or they will not manufacture the chargers, or they will not manufacture the charging cable. So what they will be doing, so let's take an example of charger. Let's say you are a mobile company, you are not manufacture the charger, you will send the raw material what will be needed to make a charger. You can send that material to a subcontractor or to a, let's say, vendor. So they will be taking the raw material and they will be manufacturing the charger, and they will sending you back, and they will take some of the manufacturing cost, whatever manufacturing cost are there, they will be taking that one. So you are not doing that one, rather you are giving a contract to some person, they will be doing it for you. So this is called as subcontracting procurement. Next one is import procurement. So basically if we are procuring something from outside our country, it is called import procurement. So before S4 HANA, import procurement was there in our business process. Right now in S4 HANA, import procurement is not in our MM side. Import procurement or any kind of, let's say, this global trades, okay, whatever things we are importing from other countries, that are managed by SAP GTS system. So this import procurement is not there in the S4 HANA system. Okay. But basically it deals with the things manufactured from outside of the country. Okay. Next one is third party procurement. So what is a third party procurement? Let's say you are giving a order in Amazon, right? Amazon is not manufacturing anything, or Amazon is not storing anything. Amazon is having the sellers. Okay. So whenever you give an order to the Amazon, let's say I need a mobile, or I need a any kind of things you need from online platform. Let's say you are giving an order for a mobile in the Amazon. So it will forward the order to their supplier, and supplier will not send the material to Amazon. They will be directly sending the material to the customer or to you. Okay, so customer will be getting the directly, they will be getting the product from the supplier, but they are not knowing the supplier, or they don't have to contact to the supplier separately. They will connect with Amazon, they will pay to the Amazon. So now the material will be sent to the customer. Okay, so this is called a third party procurement, where you are giving a third party an order. So that third party is providing the order to the supplier or to the manufacturer, and the manufacturer will